still listed as a sophomore, which is crazy to me. Does it seem crazy to you too?
Yeah, it seemed crazy. We actually just had a new transfer. Well, not transfer, but we just added somebody new to the team named Ben. He asked me the same thing. He like, "You a sophomore, right?" And I was like, "Well, football-wise, I'm a sophomore, but as far as like school go, I'm going into my senior year." And like, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I really got 3 more years left. But like, in hindsight, thinking about it, this kind of like my sophomore year playing receiver. So, but yeah, it's still kind of crazy to me.
Named a team captain recently.
Yep.
What does that mean to you? How have you seen your leadership improve since you've been here in Illinois?
Yeah, I mean, it's very special to me. Seeing where I came from, like my freshman year to now and being voted captain, it holds a special place in my heart. Knowing that the guys on this team believe in me. They believe in what the leadership I bring to this team, and also in some way the abilities and what I could do to help this team win. And you know, it holds a special place in my heart, knowing where I came from my freshman year to now.
Have you become a more vocal guy in the locker room too, do you think?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, that's not really too much of my swagger. I'm more of like the lead by example. But when I need to talk, I have been more vocal than in the past.
Tell me about, what do you think your best attribute as a receiver? What's your favorite thing about being a receiver, actually?
My favorite thing, like making them big catches. Like, it might be 2 people guarding you, and you just going up on top of it, like making them plays where most people like, oh, he not catching that, and then I go catch it. Just being able to make them plays, you know, them plays, I feel like them just the plays that great receivers make. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, an average to good receiver, they gonna catch the ones that, you know, they supposed to catch. But then, you know, every once in a while you got them receivers who, they catch everything. And the quarterback just had that faith in them to throw them 50-50 balls. Sometimes the DB, they might be throwing a pick to the DB, but out of nowhere the receiver come and make a play. And I just love making them plays for my quarterbacks.
Do you think there's any specific aspect of being a quarterback that's helped you as a receiver?
Yeah, for sure. First, like learning the offense. I kind of learn the offense different than most receivers. Like most receivers, I learned that they try to learn the offense by like learning certain positions. Like I'm gonna learn the X position, but me being a quarterback in the past, I learned better when I learned like concepts. So I never learned a certain position, but I learned what everybody do. So it makes me more versatile where I could play outside, inside. I even know the tight end position and a running back position. So I kind of know what everybody do. So, you know, something may happen and Isaiah, can you do this? Of course, coach, like I got you. And also just understanding like what quarterbacks want. Quarterback, me when I was at quarterback, I didn't want a receiver who, you know, dropped a lot of passes or if they did, or if I threw them a bad pass, like bad body language. I wanted that guy like, I got you, bro. You throw anything my way, I'm gonna make a play for you. And I just try to be that guy for Tommy. You know, no matter or whoever the starting quarterback is, you know, when they throw me the ball, like, bro, I got you. If I could put my hands on, I'm gonna try to make a play for you. And I try to be that guy because I know when I was at quarterback, I wanted that guy. I wanted to be throwing to that guy. And when, you know, you got a guy like that, you trust him, or you throwing passes you're not supposed to. And the quarterback coach might get mad at you, but hey, coach, he catching the ball, so, you know.
Tell me about Coach Bielema, second year here. What's just his overall kind of message as he tries to get you guys on the right track here?
One of his biggest messages is like what we stand for: tough, smart, and dependable. That's what he wants us to be. But one thing he really been preaching is like he got his expectations, what he wanted from us, but our expectations got to be even higher. You know what I'm saying? So like stuff like that, you know, just knowing he the one steering the ship, he the head coach, he got the vision, but at the end of the day, like it's up to us as captains to relate that vision to the rest of the team and lead the rest of the team. But like, I mean, his vision, he is special dude, man. Like just seeing how bad he want to win and all this stuff, like, and even deeper than football, when it comes to us as humans, like how he want us to be better humans, better young men, you know, it's pretty special. And two, it's a lot. He a special dude, but you know, you know, like when I'm around good dudes, I like to brag about them, you know.
Yeah.
So one thing too, it's like he lets people be themselves. He never judge nobody. You know, he like, bro, come as you are. At the end of the day, if it's things that could be fixed or things like he feel like can help you, he sure them. But at the end of the day, he don't, like, you need to be this. It never been like that with me. Like, you need to be this. Or it's been like, oh, I can help you with this. Like, you need help. I see you need help. Like, I can help you. But it's never been like, oh, you got to change who you are. No, he love us as we are. And that's one thing. I feel like that's one reason why everybody on the team gravitate towards us, because we all different, and he accepts us with our differences.
That's a great answer. What's something we maybe don't know about him that you guys get to see from him that people would like to know about Coach?
I don't know.
That you're able to share.
He's emotional. Like, he an emotional dude. Like, you wouldn't expect it, but like, it'll go from 1 minute he might be like cracking jokes, or he like to curse a lot, so he might be cursing. And then the next minute he might be dropping a tear. Yeah. But yeah, he's an emotional dude.
STL guy.
Yeah.
How proud of that are you to represent your hometown here in Illinois, and how much do you want to get other kids to come up here and join you?
No, I'm very proud. You know, every chance I get, STL. I throw up the L's, STL all day. But that's every single day, every single day. Because I know St. Louis, like, that's where I was raised. It kind of built me, and that's why I am the person I am today. The things I saw in STL, the things I was raised around. So, you know, I kind of wear that on my sleeves, on my heart. Every chance I get, yeah, I'm from STL. But as far as like getting people up here, I would love like for the whole STL to come up here, because it's something special going on right now. And you know, right now it's kind of hard for guys to see. And that's what I kind of try to tell some of the young recruits from STL. It's like, bro, it's a difference right now. And it's something like you could feel. Nobody else in the world probably know right now, because if you're looking at the past, you know, I wouldn't, you know, it was 5 and 7 last year, didn't have winning seasons for real the years before that. So the normal recruit, they're gonna be like, well, I'm not going to Illinois. Like, why would I go there? But it's something special going on around here. And I try to relate that to the St. Louis recruits, because I want them guys to experience this, because this is a special place right now. And like you can't really tell right now. Most of the world probably won't know, but you can feel it if you're in here.
They need to make you the official spokesperson. Pretty good. You're pretty close with Jameson Williams, right?
Yeah, we actually grew up with each other.
Yeah, Ahmad was showing me pictures of you guys and Herbert Hoover together. How much do you lean on him? Because he's a huge first-round draft pick now at the Lions. Do you guys talk, especially since you're playing the same position as he is?
Yeah, so I actually used to be his quarterback. Yeah. 7th, 8th grade, and then before that, we both played running back, wide receiver. But we don't really talk as much now. When he got drafted and when he was doing good, I always say, congrats, bro, like, proud of you, bro. Like, you really inspiring me, and that's exactly what he doing. He an inspiration. You know, seeing what he did at that level and the things he was able to do, it kind of inspired me to, like, want to go do the same thing. Like, bro, I grew up with this dude. Like, we used to eat the same, like, eat the same meals, sleep, like, not like, you know what I mean? Like, we used to do everything with each other, and like, just to see him like accomplish his dreams. Like, we talked about this as kids. I remember when we was kids, we used to always talk about we gonna go to play at Oregon, then we're gonna go play in the NFL, and just seeing, like, we didn't go play at Oregon, but being able to play Power 5, then for him to do that at Alabama, have a special season, then go play in the NFL, it inspired me. You know, this offseason, it kind of made me want to go harder. But yeah, we don't really talk too much, but, you know, if I ever needed advice or something, like he one of them guys I hit up just like that, and I know he'll hit me back. But, you know, right now, like, sometimes, you know, you might grow up with a guy and I'm rooting for him, but, you know, sometimes we go separate ways. Yeah. You know, that's still my guy. He ever need anything, he know I got him, but, you know, that league a different thing. So I just allow him to do his own thing. I do my own thing, and then, you know, we'll meet at the top.
That's a good bite. Let me fix this real quick. I got 2 more for you. You talked about something special going on here right now. Mm-hmm. What can this team do this year and maybe surprise people, not just in the Big Ten, but maybe across the country?
One thing I believe we could do is just continue to get better every single day. And that's something we've been doing. one thing Coach B harp on is like never lose a day, because we're not doing nothing special right now. You know, everybody practicing, everybody going through camp in the facility all day, every day, everybody doing that. So one thing I believe we could do to separate us is just consistently get better every single day. So when we do get them opportunities, we not just, oh, let's get through this. No, we trying to get 1% better every single day, and that just leading to the season. So we better by game 12 than we are game 1. And once we do the little things right, like I said, tough, smart, dependable, when we do those things, you know, everything else is going to take care of itself. And then I believe, you know, the world will take notice.
Last thing, you personally, do you set goals before a season? What do you want to get out of your sophomore season?
Yeah. You know, kind of like I said, the goal for the team is one thing I want to do. I want to constantly get better every single day. You know, by week 1 to week 12, week 13, week 14, however many games we play, by week 14, I want that defender to be like, oh, this ain't the guy I seen week 1. He got a whole different back. He pulling out some new stuff. So every single week, I want to get better. Whenever the ball thrown at me, I just want to make plays after plays after plays. No matter how many times I touch the ball, when I do touch the ball, I just want to make plays. But yeah, I try to stay away from the numbers of things, you know, and just focus on the things that I can control. And then when I focus on the things I can control, I know them numbers gonna take care of itself.
Last thing I just thought of, if I come back in a couple years, we're sitting down and it's your senior year, what would you want this program to look like in a couple years? Because it's good momentum last year, good momentum right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I come back your senior year, what's the goal?
The goal, a winning program. A program where, like, the recruits, like, bro, I'm trying to go play there. Like, I know I go play there, we gonna win a lot of games. And just, like, professionals. Like, every year we putting out professionals. Like, we got people going to the NFL, we got people becoming doctors, all these different type of things. And then, you know, just like inside the locker room, like a whole bunch of leaders, like leaders leading. And just the vision that Coach B got, people executing that. And not too much complaining going on. Everybody just focused on the job at hand and just doing their job. That's the biggest thing. But winning, like, I'm like winning. Everybody want to win. Like, of course, like, we got to do the little things right to win, but the ultimate goal in a couple of years is just winning. Like, winning championships after championships and winning. Like, that's the biggest thing.